You guys sing something. You're sitting there all great, and we just saw you on television.
Oh, wow.
Let's get something in the
We started
Back
singing
memories.
together on television. That's how the whole Bill and Jan,
Really?
Jan and Bill thing
Yeah.
happened. I was doing a syndicated show out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And the original cast of my show in 1965 was myself and the band. Jean Shepherd was
wow.
our female singer. And in the days before Hee Haw, Grandpa Jones
No
was
kidding.
on our show for a year. But Jean and Grandpa left after a year, and Jan had come over and done a guest appearance.
guest.
And the producer liked her so much that when Jean said she wasn't coming back for the second season, he asked Jan if she'd like to come. And we just sort of started singing some duets together. And she ended up on the same record label where I was, and we started recording together. And,
One of the
had a lot of fun.
one of the strangest, to me, pieces that I saw on some of that footage. Jan had been traveling in the Johnny Cash show, and when she came on the air, she brought Johnny Cash with her.
Oh.
And Bill and Johnny Cash are sitting there, and Johnny gets off a line about Jan teaching somebody to whisper. You said, I taught her to whisper, and I think he says, I wish she'd have taught you to sing. And it so embarrassed him.
Oh, it did.
He was, I mean, you always see the stoic, you know, and he was doing this, he was blushing, it was funny.
Well, John and I've known John since 1957.
Right.
And before I met Bill. And so we were friends anyway. And when he came on the show and he did that, he wouldn't have said that for anything in the world serious.
You could
And
tell it just totally embarrassed him.
He was blown away. He would have done anything to swallow those words back, you know.
He said, can we redo it? And Anders
Yeah.
wasn't going to let him redo it.
No,
He said,
Bill's
no
the one
way,
that
Jose.
said, "Keep it."
We're going, man.
Larry, you know, she probably has the most famous line ever on a single line on a record.
Which is what?
Daddy sang bass.
What was it?
What was
Right.
your line?
Well, one night my phone rang about 10 o'clock, and it was Carl Perkins. And he said, would you come to the studio and sing one line on a song? And I said, no, it's 10 o'clock at night, you don't know. And he said it was for John, and he had written the song, Daddy Sang Bass, and he said, I can't hear anybody doing that line but you.
Wow.
And I said, well, sure, I live not too far from there anyway. So I went over there, and the Statlers were there, and so I did Mama Sang Tenor. I have no idea what key.
But that is in fact.
Yeah, I
And
had
then
no idea.
I sang with the Statlers on the chorus. So
Wow. So it should have said Johnny Cash, the Statlers, and Jan.
no,
Howard.
I couldn't, because for one thing,
Oh,
well,
you were on another label.
I was on another label, and I sang on most of his records, but they couldn't use my name or image.
Yeah.
And
But didn't a lot of people down through the years think that was June Carter?
I thought it was June or Anita.
Or Anita
yeah,
Carter.
Yeah.
Wow. What you got for us?
Oh, let's go all the way back to
Let's
the very
go.
beginning. This was the first one we ever did together, I guess.
Oh, I hope I remember.
I know you're married, but I love you still.
The day I met you, I knew you weren't free. But I knew I'd love you through eternity. And though I knew you were another's bride, I vowed my heart would never leave your side. You know I love you, and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. I never would have made that sacred vow
If I had only known what I know now.
There's room for only you inside my heart.
Boy, you sweet talking.
So close together, yet so far apart. You know I love you, and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. I know you're married, but I love you still.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and ring the bell.